it's fantastically done. And look at the speed ramp and the choreography. The reveal for Final Fantasy XIV Evercold just dropped, and you know we're gonna break down the cinematic language. I just got back from FanFest. If you enjoy our time together, make sure to check out my other breakdowns of all the FF14 cinematics. All right, let's do it. FanFest was insane. Got to go to the Primals concert. Complete insanity. It was so much fun. I love the opening shot. We actually start outside, and then we start to pull in. I love that we start like on the cosmic end, and then we're gonna go in, hold fast to what you must, and meet your fate without fear. It's great. It's really setting the stage for that grandiosity, for that cosmic level story. And then, yes, then we're gonna go through the memories, and it's regrounding us into the humanity of the story. I think it's so cool, and it's showing his journey. Go forth, discover, unite the stars onto one. Let none bar your path. Yeah, I love that. I think it's so cool.
One more time.
And we start in this tapestry. The light brings life to it.
But if you insist.
That's just a fantastic establishing shot of the storyteller. Like I said, we're coming back into the grounded humanity of the story from the cosmic. And we're using the camera and the composition to show that. And just, come on. Just an amazing logo reveal there. Super creative.
Majestic trees stood sentinel.
And then we get woven into the tapestry of the story as the story is told. And this mimics the imagination of a child, hence that beautiful sort of diorama, storytelling, whimsicality, fairy tale feel. The way a child's imagination works, and I think it's so smart. And then we come from that same color scheme, that blue, into this warmth. And I mean, come on. Right as the music hits and we get the character reveal, it's fantastically done. And look at the speed ramp and the choreography as Estinian comes in. It's just absolutely epic. And yeah, and then look at this. The camera circling around, and then we pull back and you see the magnitude of the set piece. Wow, amazing. Starting and medias race, and then pulling out. Really, really good technique. And again, coming back to the tapestry, I think it's so clever, man. This is incredibly done. Just a technical marvel. Again, the two art styles sort of weaving together the story. And a little bit of hint of what's going to come. So good. I mean, look at this. Now this, of course, is the imagery of Aerith, right? This mimics Aerith, and the echoes of her source. It's like, what's going on here, and who's this guy? I think it's so cool. And we keep mimicking, we kind of keep talking about temperature and cold and flame and heat.
The land below became a frozen waste.
Crazy.
But everything changed when they arrived.
When they arrived?
The traveler. The one from the sky.
The one from the sky?
Though in those days, we knew them as...
Come on now. Just absolutely insane imagery. It's just so awesome. Amazing sort of like re-reveal of the story being told. And look at the Amato artwork. So beautiful. I mean, just absolutely glorious. January 2027. Yeah. That's how you do a sort of hint of what's to come, man. I think it's so good. Absolutely insane imagery. If it's your first time here, I'm going to go through and pick my favorite shot. I'm going to tell you why from a cinematic perspective. I want you to do the same. Comment below what was your favorite shot and why, and are you excited for this expansion? I think this is just such a cool sort of reveal of the character, also hinting at obviously jobs that are going to be added to the game. And I think it's really fantastically done. We've established the world, the characters, and everything like that. But I have to go back. And this is obviously a teaser. There's going to be, they always do the full version, which is going to be much more in depth, more scenes, more characters, more set pieces. But for now, we're going to talk about it like this. And I, as someone who was at FanFest, I cannot express to you how hype the energy was when this happened, right? It was absolutely insane. Like the crowd was going wild. It was so cool. I really like this. This reminds me of Crystal Tower from Final Fantasy III. And I think maybe they're going to be pulling on that imagery a little bit, which is really cool. But let's talk about this reveal. I really like, I like how they use speed ramps here. So when he comes to the screen, we get the close up, lands in the hero shot. The camera's moved a little bit lower to give it just this monumental feeling. You'll see it in a lot of like heroic films where the character drops. They're going to drop the camera just a little bit to establish that monumental feeling, so it seems larger than life and they seem really imposing. It's really fantastic. The same technique that sculptors use in ancient Greece. They make the figures just a little bit bigger, like Polykleitos' famous figures, like the Diadumenos. We're going to make it just a little bit bigger than a human. So it's just like, wow, it's an awe-inducing. So I really like this. I really like how we motivate, how we take the time to show the spear hit, boom, and then the speed ramp is really, really good. This shot, I cannot express to you. I think it's because I was there when this happened. The crowd just erupts into like just insane excitement, and I think for that reason, it's gonna be my favorite. It was just so good, and again, the sort of composition is really good. I love how right here, it seems like we're in just like kind of a grassy plain, but then we pull out and it's just this massive space into the sky with all these enemies coming. And because you saw them fight one or a couple of the enemies, it's like, oh boy, this is going to be a really crazy challenge, right? So I think that was awesome. But yeah, very, very excited for this. I'm really excited for the full version though. I feel like this was just a taste. I do like how the camera circles around there too before circling out even further. That was beautiful. And then this imagery, I mean, look at the fidelity. That looks photoreal. Just 100% photoreal. Insane. I like the macro lens too. Really, really tight. Wide open aperture. I'd love to see that. And I love that shot. It's actually, if you pay attention, it's actually the tapestry, like just degrading. The tapestry is aging rapidly and just turning into ice as if the cold itself just tore it apart. And like, what a cool idea to play with. And I would love to see that kind of used for the characterization. Like, what is some of the trials that they're going to go through mentally in this, as well as physically, with the cold just encroaching on everything. So that's a really cool concept. And then this again, I mean, when you look at that shot and this one, it just evokes FF7, right? It evokes Aerith, so it makes you question, is this going to be the expansion where we start to get heavy FF7 imagery? I think it'd be pretty cool. Are we going to see Sephiroth come from the sky? Probably not. But what's going on here? Again, like the tapestry, the fading away, and I love this. Now, the look to the sky here. He's one eye, by the way. The look to the sky is kind of looking forward, beckoning onto something else, and I don't know what it is, but it's gonna be really cool to figure out. Could be a villain. And then I love the transition to the heat again, playing with ice, fire, and the idea of the story again being imagined by the child, and then it's like the guy who came from the sky, though. Yeah, we knew him back then, so it's like this is after the fact. So cool, so cool. But then we get, of course. I love this little respite in the music too, like, oh, the travelers went from the sky, and then you're like, us? It's so good. And I just love that shot. That actually might be my favorite shot though, to change my answer. Look at this. Just to reveal the scythe, obviously evocative of some other characters in the story from the past, but then to have it just came from the sky, just descending and on a ship of some sort, like, come on. It's so awesome. It's so well done. So yeah, that is my most probably my second favorite or my first. It's so closely tied. And again, the crowd also erupted at this part, so it's hard not to pick that. But yeah, so much fun. I want to know what you guys think about it, and of course, I want to know what you think about the expansion. It was such a good time being at FanFest and getting to meet SoCan and hang out with them. So it was super cool. We got some great pictures together. If you want to check it out on Instagram or Twitter, I had a really good time there with Aaliyah, and just seeing all the other fellow creators being there and just celebrating the franchise was really, really cool. And again, I like that they're kind of building up to the next, because if you think about it, like Dawn Trail was like the second A Realm Reborn, right? It's like starting from scratch. We're building up a new story. Well, not from scratch, but you know what I mean. We're building up a new narrative with a lot of new characters. So if you think about it like that, it's like, yeah, it's going to be ramping up now, and things are really going to start to get interesting. But that was meant to be kind of like the start of a new journey. So I like that it took a little break. But anyways, good stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Had so much fun. Again, I can't emphasize that enough. Make sure to sub if you had a good time here and you want to see more of FF14. I did a whole bunch of them. I think pretty much every other one I've covered, all the cinematics, the main ones. So make sure to check it out. You guys are the best. Talk to you soon.